Last time on Lost Judgment.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Yeah, she's definitely hiding something.
I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
Oh no! Oh no!
You make me your advisor. Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective? Don't you get it?
No!
No?
No!
Do you think we can get started?
No!
That was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
Ah!
I knew it.
Oh.
You want to see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
Oh yeah! Woo!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he?
Greetings, my beautiful viewers! I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Lost Judgment. We're starting literally at the save screen because I wanted to go into the new chapter with you guys at the start of this video. I'm literally picking this up right after the end of the last video. So, yeah. Last time, we discovered quite a lot, actually. We discovered that, Mikoshiba may very well have been an asshole, and he may have felt guilty for the role he played in, it seems like he probably had at least a little bit of guilt for driving, one of his, classmates to suicide, but he was trying to put it behind him, and it seems that Sawa-sensei is getting much more suspicious. Also, the dipshit kids tried to gang up on me with, amateur gangsters, and it did not end well for them. No, it did not. They... I literally, by the end of the chapter, I was like, ha ha ha, you will talk to me or I will hurt you. Alrighty. Ah, yes. Previously...
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Two sides of the same coin. Article might be about Mikoshiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding information? The interview with Sawa-sensei seems to be taking an awful long time. She's not going to be happy to see us. Like, at all.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you?
I did.
And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere? If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front? Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Ah!
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here.
I do now!
I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Ooh! Fuck! Ooh! Oh yeah! Woo! It might be a little too late for that.
Nobody's getting injured.
Nobody's getting injured again. I think it's too late for that.
All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club.
The MRC.
I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
Oh!
What? Since when?
Since now?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person.
Oh.
That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
The police are keeping Ehara's connection under wraps while they investigate this murder.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
Oh.
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ehara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
Unless she's involved, which I think she is.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Interesting. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Leave, maybe? Is that where I'm going? I don't really have an objective right now. Oh yeah, apparently I'm just leaving. What was that? No.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man.
God damn it, Kaito.
Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Nope.
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
Don't do this to me, Doc! Still plenty of time before the meetup. Maybe I should drop by Tsukumo's place. Maybe I should. I'm also interested in those school stories, actually. I kind of want to see if there's anything I can do right now with that. Let's see. Nurses on... There it is. Mystery Research Club Room. I have no idea how to get there. I don't think it's far. I think it's just... Yep, just in this building over here. Right, okay. I can do this.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outside counsel for the MRC at your service.
Yagami-san.
And congrats on that, Yagami-san. Definitely better than being on Sis's bad side. She must have really laid into you, huh? She was all worked up the day before, ranting about busting that pervert.
I guess so.
Yeah, I almost ended up on the front page of the papers as some kind of high school creeper thanks to her.
I'm sorry.
I ought to apologize for that. She keeps saying that she ought to, but she hasn't actually apologized yet.
Either way.
So, Amasawa, you want to talk to me about something?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a rather nasty rumor going around. We're hoping you could help us with the investigation.
Well...
As a matter of fact, the possibility that the Sugar Baby incident is actually related to this rumor. Suppose I ought to do my duty as an advisor. Okay. Urban legend. Somewhat recently, a large number of Ijincho teens have been engaging in illicit behavior. All these delinquent issues are flying under the radar without any authority figures catching wise so far. Which is quite surprising considering they're running the gamut. Shoplifting, smoking, sugar baby, street racing, gambling, phone scams. Even more surprising, many of these cases are otherwise reputable students who decide to break bad out of the blue almost simultaneously. That is rather strange. The most intriguing part of the rumor, though, is that a single individual has enabled this criminal activity.
Huh?
You mean there's a mastermind behind it all or something? At least, in effect, if the rumor is accurate, someone is leading these students down a dark path. Word is getting to the point that this sole person appears to be the entire source of all this delinquency.
Oh.
Sounds almost like some kind of urban legend. Apparently, the Seiryo High students refer to him as the Professor. Oh no. Oh no, I really hope it's not the Sujimon Professor. I remember him. Future Brandon, please show what he looked like on the screen. This is him. Oh boy, I hope it's not the same guy. That would be very awkward. The Professor. I like to believe it's reference to Sherlock Holmes' greatest nemesis, Professor James Moriarty. You want to link everything to Sherlock Holmes? I don't think that's the case. He masterminded all sorts of criminal acts throughout London. In his debut story, he's referred to as the Napoleon of crime.
In other words...
But perhaps it would be more accurate to refer to our own professor as the Napoleon of delinquency.
So, to sum it up...
Now, this is fascinating stuff, but you just said this is all a rumor so far, right?
No.
Well, the recurring themes of these rumors are specific enough to make me think there's something to them.
Well...
Apparently, there's a secret website run by the professor that only Seiryo students can access. I've identified some students who admit they know about the site, but they're not opening up to me any further. Secret website, huh? What's that supposed to be? Some kind of message board? I heard about those things winding up turning into pits of anonymous hate. Nothing but places for bullies to get their kicks.
Yes.
Likewise. However, there's apparently a unique feature on the professor's website that's gotten students' attention. Kind of unique feature. Well, when students write posts stating their desire for something, sounds like the professor appears appears and grants their wishes.
Unbelievable.
Grants wishes? That's
No.
absurd. May I remind you, this is only a rumor. But I imagine if some of the wishes are for answers on tests, or a way to make easy money, or to get revenge on certain individuals.
Huh.
Okay, this is starting to sound a little more like a case than an urban legend. It's still awful hard to swallow.
Yes.
Yes, but it sounds dangerous enough to merit investigation, considering the hooligans that the professor seems to surround himself with. This is something no high schooler should turn to for assistance. What about the thugs?
I see.
Oh, he's got hooligans. That complicates things.
Hey,
What's a hooligan? Kind of punk who pulls scams and runs shady businesses. Sort of like the Yakuza, but without any rules or discipline. It could be a lot worse to deal with. Anti-gang laws don't apply to them, so they're hard to sweep up. More and more of them are popping up since the Tojo and Omi disbanded.
right.
Wow, I had no idea!
Well,
On a related note, I've heard that the dance club Sugar Baby nearly got caught up in a dangerous situation. But some large, vulgar men suddenly appeared and offered her protection. Apparently, they were sent to serve as her enforcers. Surprised you know what they're called. I read a lot of books. For the love of God, I'm thinking, is this about the pound mates from Yakuza 7? At any rate, considering the range of criminal activity we already discussed, I imagine this hypothetical operation in Ijincho would be quite a lucrative one.
if I were to guess,
In fact, it could very well be lucrative enough for someone to decide it's worth capitalizing on, perhaps with the use of a mysterious frontman. Okay, so all the talk about the professor might just be a smokescreen to let those thugs run their schemes. Huh, might actually sound more plausible.
yes.
You see now? From the right perspective, this urban legend actually appears rather mundane. All good for now. Amasawa, I think I've got a solid grasp of the situation. Do you need anything new from me, or should I just keep at it with the dance club for now?
Yes.
No, please just continue your efforts. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll keep after the professor rumors and sniff out anything useful. I know you already have your hands full, but depending on what I hear, we may need you to infiltrate other communities as well. Sure, just let me know what you need. Oh, by the way, there's an app I recommend you download if you're going to be getting more involved. What is it? It's a scheduling system for tracking your activities and responsibilities. Seems popular amongst teachers who are also club advisors. I imagine it'll do you some good, considering your increasing involvement in the school life. School diary! Oh, I see. Okay. Nice. Okay. Serio High has become a playground for all sorts of shady activities of late. At the behest of Kyoko Amasawa, president of the Mystery Research Club, Yagami looks into these matters and forms bonds with the students along the way. These investigations are known as school stories. We already know all this. We covered this last time. Okay. Oh my god, it's literally like a Persona 5 thing of leveling up. Oh my god. How the community, your leadership will grow. Type of leadership that grows depends on the community. Okay. Get involved with different communities and aim to uncover them all. Alright. If you're stuck, check your tasks. Open your tasks in the pause menu and select school stories. Okay, and I can use the
Now
map.
that you mention it.
By the way, Yagami-san, heard from the chairman that you have a lawyer's license? Yeah, although I'm not practicing anymore. What about it?
No.
Oh, nothing. It's just thought of almost accusing a lawyer of being a voyeur gives me the shivers. Do you think I could sue for defamation? Please don't. Well, I wonder if there's anything I can do. Yes, I can do another dance thing. Cool. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do it. I want to do. I'm eager to actually do the dance rhythm game, not just have my hand held through it all. You know. Sorry. To the basement. I am here to dance.
Nishizono.
Hey, Nishizono. Yagami-san, you came back for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, wanted to check up on the team. Is your advisor here today? No, he's still out. Apparently someone's made him feel unwell. Something's made him feel unwell. Something. Nothing specific? I don't know. None of us get told the details. Yeah, I see. So, how's practice been? And everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah, but the moves you taught us are pretty complex, so some of the newer dancers are still struggling.
Excuse me?
So, sorry to be a pain, but could you run through it one more time?
Huh?
Me? Dance again? Yeah, you dance again! After all, you came up with the moves. You're the best choice to demonstrate for us. Dance is not really my strong suit, but I'll give it a shot.
Please?
This time, please perform to the end of the song. Feel free to mix up your moves as you see fit. Nice! Okay, can you do me a favor, though, and remind me of the basic steps? I don't need you to do that. I got this.
It's a pleasure.
Go ahead, please, whenever you're ready. I am ready. Pretty nerve-wracking with all them watching me like this. Let's do it. I'm ready for
Got a
this.
song in mind?
Oh, wait. Ultra easy? Easy, normal, hard. We'll start on easy. Oh, wait.
Go ahead and pick a costume.
Okay.
Which step should we work on?
Yee!
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god, I'm doing this. I'm doing this.
Here goes nothing. And a 1, and a 2.
I keep messing up, like, the triangle and the X.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, boy! That wasn't too bad.
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed those 4. Okay. Whew. Okay, hope that did the trick. I did pretty good. Oh! Oh, I'm being flooded by attention! You're so good! Have you been dancing long? And you know Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Oh, I only know Kung Fu. I've never been a dancer.
Excuse me.
Hi there, I'm Maria Minami, second year and vice captain of the club. I'm Kirari Takiguchi, first year. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Hey.
Come on, quit smothering Yagami-san. Now, did you memorize his moves back there? Not after just the one time. Yeah, I figured. Yagami-san, sorry to bother you again, but would you be willing to coach us some more?
Yeah.
Sure, as long as you're fans of my moves. And for however long I need to gain their trust. Then I can start looking into this sugar baby situation. Well then, the Serio Rabbits are under your wing now. Serio Rabbits? Oh, I didn't mention it yet. Our club has a name. Our club has a name too. Dance teams need them for contests and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Who's this? Your new coach? Who's Hiragi? Oh, Hiragi-senpai!
Sayaka-chan!
That's great, Sayaka-chan! You finally got a enough of no-show Kamikado to get yourself a new advisor. Oh, actually, he's not our advisor. It's more like he's just a guy doing us a solid. I'm Takayuki Yagami, outside counselor for the MRC. Nishizono asked me to lend the dance club a hand. Oh, that's Amasawa-san's club, right? I'm Takumi Hiragi. Third year. I used to be one of the rabbits, but now it's time for me to buckle down for exams.
Yagami-san!
Hiragi-senpai wasn't just our captain, he was the team sensation. He won all kinds of solo dance contests. Most of the current rabbits joined after watching him dance.
Hey!
That includes you, right, Sayaka? Didn't you say Hiragi-senpai's moves were enchanting?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. I mean, Hiragi-senpai is just so incredible on stage. Sounds like he's quite the idol of a senpai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sayaka-chan!
Oh, yeah, Sayaka-chan. I wanted to give you back the movie you lent me. Oh, how was it? Did you like it? Oh, looks like they might have a little thing going, huh?
Yagami-san!
Jesus, why did you yell at me like that? Oh my god! What do you think of those two? Think? How? Think. Sayaka's obviously in love with Hiragi-senpai.
Are you serious?
Oh! I see. Well, now that you mention it. Right? She always denies it, but spend 5 minutes in the same room with those two, and it's pretty clear to anyone. Granted, it's pretty clearly a one-sided thing, too. She's totally head over heels for him, especially since he's the one who made her captain. I'd even say he's her inspiration for leading the Serio Rabbits.
I see.
Yeah, I see now. Huh. Well, we have learned more, and I wish to dance again! Okay, we can record the... Okay. I shall dance practice. Ooh, a 78 hit combo. Nice.
Fantastic, Yagami-san! Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, thanks for coming today. Already looking a lot better after last bit of coaching you gave us. We're so happy to have you come by again, Yagami-san, especially since our advisor, Kamikado-sensei, is still a no-show.
Thank you!
But if a door slams in your face, check for a window. Good point. I feel she's beginning to trust me. Maybe I can ease into questioning about the sugar baby? Yeah, let's ask about it. Maybe I should test the waters a bit first.
Hey.
Hey, Nishizono, I heard a weird rumor about the dance club.
Huh?
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a rumor, but I'm still kind of concerned.
You know?
Heard that one of the rabbits is running a sugar baby scam. Oh, you mean that rumor? Yeah, I heard it too.
Nah.
Another rumor has that one of the victims is a real lowlife, and now he's out looking for her. If those rumors turn out to be true, I can't just let that happen. Yagami-san, I really appreciate you looking out for us, but I just don't think there's any truth to it. Okay, if it's just rumors, then I'm good. We don't want to be overly suspicious of each other, right?
Yes.
Right. She might know something. She's really not ready to talk about it yet. It might be too tough to press before I earn her trust. Gotta get the club through prelims first. Right. Alright, I'm gonna try it on normal and see what that's like.
Dance.
Dance! Oh wow, they're all here!
Here goes nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna redo that because this is a weird thing for my brain, is that the buttons are in different spots. What I feel like should be X, like X and Y are like reversed on the screen itself. So I keep making a mistake, and it really bothers me. But there's no way to change like the positioning.
Got a song in mind?
All right.
Let's freaking dance.
Let's freaking dance, he says. Okay, here we go.
Here goes nothing.
And a 1, and a 2.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my god, that one was harder than I expected it to be. Oh my god. Like, I was like so quiet because I was full on focusing.
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
Hooray! Song level is A. What does that mean?
Okay, team.
Yes, we just nailed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all in sync. You got new moves down pat.
Yes.
I think we're finally ready for prelims. Well, what competition is this for? The Jincho Citywide Dance Regionals. We have to do well in the prelims before they'll let us into the final competition.
Oh.
Oh, really? Well, that's exciting.
So,
It's a fairly small event. What we're really gunning for is first place at the National High School Dance Jam.
Does that mean?
National? That does sound like a bigger competition.
yes.
It's huge. Dance clubs across the country come together for that one. Most of them are really good, too. It'll be tough just getting past the prelims.
I see.
I see, so Dance Jam's the real big-time competition.
Yes.
Right. We gotta win the Ijincho Dance Regional to even get a chance at Nationals.
Sayaka-chan!
Captain Sayaka, you've got those rabbits in fighting form. Hiragi-senpai, it's almost time for regional prelims. You ready for it? Yeah,
Yes.
I think we are. Ooh, routine songs. Over the course of the story, there are meets in which you must practice and clear routine songs. You only have one song in the beginning, but more routine songs will be added as you progress. Song level. As you practice with the routine song, the song's level increases. When it reaches max, you're ready to perform it at the meet. Now that you've mastered Yagami's moves, the rabbits are sure to mesmerize the audience. Okay, cool.
You got this!
Captain Sayaka's leading the charge. Can't wait to see this enthusiasm at prelims.
Huh?
What? You're gonna come too? Yay! This is gonna be so amazing!
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, have you noticed how Sayaka's voice gets when she's around Hiragi-senpai?
Huh?
Oh? Does it? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
It totally does. She gets all bubbly too, but even Hiragi-senpai can tell she loves him. Well, doesn't that make for a solid motivator? That's a good point. Ever since she got closer to Hiragi-senpai, Sayaka just shines when she dances.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san, we'd really appreciate you being there to watch. Let me know when you're ready to go. Yay! It's slowly going up. Wow, apparently we can head to the prelims already. I guess this is what we're doing this episode. Head to the dance meet. Yeah, let's get going. Great, thanks so much. Rabbits, roll out. Rabbits, roll out. I love it. I love it. It's so dumb, but I love it. He's so big. His big stage. I scared. So this is the venue? Whew. Okay, we're here. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Hey, Sayaka-chan. Hiragi-senpai, you really came?
Yeah.
Of course. Didn't I tell you I would? But your exams, you've got all that studying to do. Sure, I need to study, but being there for my juniors is even more important.
Let's do our best.
Thank you so much. We're gonna make you proud. Knock his socks off, Nishizono. Oh.
Which song, though?
Oh my god, yeah. It's a tournament. I shouldn't do it on hard because I know how difficult it can be. We're gonna do just the regular for now because I'm not very good at these yet.
Dress to impress. Which song, though? Gotta set the sweet moves up. Which song, though?
Alright, let's do it.
Dance.
Oh my god, look at all the people! I'm gonna freak out! I'm about to forget the entire routine. Can I just... I can just tell. Guys! What you do is just imagine the audience as giant pumpkins. Why? What will that accomplish?
You guys.
Keeping it together? I see some awfully nervous rabbits. I think we're good?
Nah.
You're frozen stiff is what you are. Focus all your energy into delivering the strongest routine you can. Show that crowd what the Serio rabbits are made of.
Yes.
You're right. We've worked so hard on this. All that's left now is the last perfect push. We can do it!
Okay, team.
Okay, rabbits, huddle time!
Smile, spirit, spunk. Go!
Hop, step, rabbits. Oh, God. Yeah! Don't fuck up. That is my best advice. Don't fuck up. You've got this.
And a 1 and a 2.
It's actually cool to see them doing it instead of the other way around, you know, with Yagami doing it. I mean, that is the goal, so...
Here we go.
Sweet.
And a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god! Ugh! That was stressful. That was so very stressful. We nailed it! Yagami doesn't clap. He knows how good they are.
Crushing it.
Did you see that, Yagami-san?
I did! I was there. I was in the audience. Coming in at second place is the Engawa High Alpacalypse. Apocalypse. Why did I say? Why did I say Alpacalypse? Oh my god. Only the first place winners left to announce. No, did we lose? There's no way we're getting first. And now, Ichincho Regional Audience, are you ready to hear the final team? First place winners of the preliminary, the top performers of the entire day. Ichincho Dance Maniacs, I said, are you ready? First place is... Serio High School! First place is the Serio Rabbits! Yes!
What?
No way! We did it! Yeah! Yay! I good! I did good with this whole dance competition.
No way.
Can't believe we got first place. It's like I'm dreaming right now.
Yeah.
I know, right? We did it even without Hiragi-senpai on the team. But I was with you in spirit. God damn it. Sayaka-chan, Rabbits, congrats on first place. Oh, Hiragi-senpai, did you see us?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was incredible. Made me wish I was right up there with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you too, Yagami-san. And all the rabbits for your hard work. Come on, Sayaka.
Ah.
Oh, right.
Excuse me.
Hiragi-senpai?
What?
We were talking about going for a bite after this. Do you think you'd wanna... Oh, no.
Hey.
Jeez, Takumi, let's go. Huh? Oh, shoot, didn't realize the time. Who's that girl?
Norizuki-san.
Norizuki-san? What are you doing here? I didn't see Misaki Hai compete today. Takumi and I have a date after this.
Huh?
A date?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Catching a movie together.
Excuse me.
Senpai, are you two going out? Well, I told her I'd go see it with her. I wouldn't call it a date. Just happened to want to see the same movie. Oh, I see. And this is where all the drama is gonna come in. Oh my god.
Hey.
So, Nishizano-san, I just happened to see your routine. How should I put it? Seems like you guys played it safe today. Someone bitch slap her. I don't like her.
Hey.
Safe? How exactly? Maybe not enough zing. You have that one really amazing girl in your club, though, right? I've seen her compete before. Whatever happened to her?
No way.
You mean Micah? She's, Well, I'm glad she's gone. If that was you in top form, I'm not worried about Dance Jam. Remember our deal? Well, of course I do. No way I'd forget it.
Oh, yeah?
Heh, good for you. Anyway, let's get going, Takumi.
Hey.
Trying to murder with eyes? Hey, who was that? Yurie Norizuki. She's the captain of Misaki High Dance Club. She's really something else. She used to be the star idol of Twinkles. You say these things like I should know what they mean.
Huh?
A former idol? Oh, so she used to dance professionally. Yeah. She up and left the group one day to dance on her own. Oh no, she's one of those. Her agency made her do cutesy, simple routines as an idol so they'd be fan-friendly. But she's put a lot of effort into breaking away from that image since leaving the industry. What was that about a deal? Oh, that. That is for Hiragi-senpai. Apparently, Norizuki's known him since they were little, and I guess she's always had feelings for him. So at the last meet, when she saw Sayaka and Hiragi-senpai being all cute, she offered a deal. Winner of the next Dance Jam gets to tell Hiragi-senpai about her feelings. And Sayaka accepted the challenge. Oh. She got talked into a dance-off with a pro. Sayaka's totally gonna be crushed if she loses. But she's up against an actual pro. Sounds like the competition's about to get fierce. Bitch, better stay away from my man! Oh. Our dancing has improved so much. It'd be great if we got some new outfits to complete our transformation. Outfits, you say? Outfits help with boosting your groove gauge. You can buy new outfits at Hustle Boutique. Before you hit the stage, give Yagami and the Rabbits a fresh look so you can really wow the crowd. Hustle Boutique, you say? I don't know where Hustle Boutique is, but I want to find out. Okay, I can do more dancing. I will continue the dance club investigation this episode, because, you know, we're already knee-deep in it. But I want to go see about, getting, new outfits, too. So, where do I go to do this? Wait, can I just... God damn it, I have to go to the entrance, are you kidding me? Out of the way, student! I have love to fight. Why did I say? My brain was like, I have a love story to continue, and all I could say out loud was, I have love to finish. God damn it. I wish there was a fast travel out of the school, but apparently there isn't. Fick. Now I can taxi! Alright, where is Hustle Boutique? Hustle Boutique. That's a burger place. Deco Rush. Coming Boon? Ichiban Confections. Oh my god, I can go to Ichiban Confections. That's cool. Hustle Boutique. Okay, found it. Found it. Okay, it's in the bar district, it looks like. It's actually not that far from me. I could actually get there on foot. Oh, right, I forgot I have a skateboard. Wait. The Survive Bar! Oh my god, tell me boss is here. Tell me boss is here. Yay! Hi, boss, I love you!
いらっしゃいませ。
Ooh, cold noodles and a martini. Let's fucking do it.
Starving. I'm starting to feel it. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Oh, man. Ichiban lives upstairs. Oh, I can't. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, damn it. No. I love the Survive Bar, though. It's like my favorite place. Wait, what is this?
Hey.
Picture of a squirrel. What does it mean? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh well. Hustle Boutique. Time to buy me some outfits.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh my god. Everything is so expensive. I don't have the money to buy this stuff right now. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Ow! That looks painful. That looks very painful. Woo! Oh god, I miss this so much. And it looks so much better in this game. Oh yeah! There we go. And you're done.
Really, guys?
I do love how much extra stuff you can get. It's really cool. I am going to go to practice drunk. I have had a martini. This means I am the drunk. Why am I not able to skateboard in the hallways? I'm a teacher, damn it. Stairs, a drunk man's worst enemy. Oh my god, it actually was true. I was making a joke and it actually happened. Oh my god. Okay. Time for a new dance. Karashina-san, can you be more expressive? You're so stiff up there. Have you been practicing your ISOs? Oh, sorry. I'll smile more.
Hey!
Takaguchi-san, you mixed up 2 of the 8 counts. Are you practicing at all? Are you even trying? What's wrong with Nishizono? She's awfully snappy today. Nishizono, something bugging you? Is it that obvious? Yeah, you're being kind of a bitch.
I guess so.
And now I'm taking on the rabbits too. Just great. It's good that you recognize you're doing it. It's so unlike you is all. What's wrong? Pressure's getting pretty bad. I have to come up with the next routine all by myself. Choreography was one thing Kamekaro-sensei had taken care of for us so far.
Nah.
Jeez, is that guy ever gonna step in for his club?
Yes.
Also, someone mentioned that our last routine didn't have any zing to it. That's also been bugging me too. Oh, you mean that the prelims, the former idol? Yeah, Yurie Norizuki from Misaki High. All her routines have zing! She's got the whole superstar thing going on.
I can't do this.
How can a team like ours even compete? I've been racking my brain for new moves nonstop since last night.
Hey.
Hey, Nishizono, is it possible you're overthinking it? And at the very least, I don't think you're in the right headspace as captain. I know, you're right, but... Look, see what's written up there?
So...
Dance like nobody's watching. The official motto of the Seiryo Rabbits. So, how'd this practice go? You and everyone else enjoy yourselves, like you were dancing just for the fun of it?
Oh, yeah.
So you're saying my bad mood affected everyone else's performance?
Nishizono.
A good leader sets the right stage for their team to flourish. Sets the right tone. Part of that is the attitude a leader chooses to take.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yagami-san. I just need to look at this the right way.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good first step to me. She's really working hard on this routine. Maybe I should study up on dancing so I can pull my weight. Where do I even start? This might be out of our league. What you got there, Nishizono?
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. You mean this? It's a dance manual Hiragi-senpai gave me. Say you didn't need it anymore.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? Brought a whole bunch of them with him. Here, take one.
What?
You're just giving me one? Don't you think it might give you some good ideas? Smart. In that case, let me take a look here. Ooh, locking. Let's see, locking. Switching from fluid movement to a total halt at the drop of a hat. Huh. Seems pretty cool. Could really jazz up the rabbit's choreography. Maybe we should give it we should try it out. The only sad thing is that Majima isn't here, with him being the king of the spin. Oh my god, he knew how to lock, man. Ooh. Obtain dance textbooks to use new solo EXs. Ah, cool. Ooh, okay. You've unlocked the next song for the next meet. Long drill on the beach. Okay. Alright.
Go ahead. Which step should we work on?
We'll still leave in some of the freestyling. I think we'll have this one there and this one. Ooh, all hits become perfect except for misses. Oh my god. I see. Have an easier time increasing your score. Okay, cool.
Go ahead and pick a costume.
I don't have a costume.
Which step should we work on? Which step should
Freestyle,
we work on?
locking, popping, and breaking. Oh my god, we're gonna get breakdancing. Cool. Alright. Let us do the long drill on the beach. Oh my god, air guitar, really?
Here goes nothing. And a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god, I fucked up bad there.
nothing.
Whoo! Okay, got it at the last second. Oh my god. Whoo! Let's dance!
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
Ah, I know. I am fantastic. Great job, rabbits. Guess I just wrapped up practice for the day.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, there's something I want to ask you. I can't really take this to another adult. Oh yeah? What's up? Can we go somewhere else first? Sure. Is this something pretty private? Yeah. I wonder if this is about... that. Either that or it's about her love life, one or the other.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I know this is kind of weird. So, what's wrong? It's about our star rabbit, Maika Takanashi. She's a second year. Although she hasn't been showing up to practice lately. Maika Takanashi, huh? What about her? What I've been thinking is, we can juice up our own superstar factor if we get her back. Her stage appeal is just unbelievable. We can really use that ace up our sleeve.
I see.
I see. But none of that does any good if she refuses to practice or compete, huh?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I want to talk to you about. We need to brainstorm a way to get her back, but... is there a problem? Well, I've been hearing some bad rumors about her lately. My classmate said she saw Micah on a date with some businessman.
Does that mean...
You don't mean...
Yes.
Yeah, remember when you asked me about a sugar baby scammer before? If you were really talking about Micah, maybe that's the reason she hasn't been showing up to practice.
Hey.
Sounds like something I should look into.
Huh?
You can do that?
Yeah.
Of course I can. I'm a detective. It's my bread and butter. I'll see if I can convince her to come back to the rabbits, too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you came to our school. As am I. Oh my god. I love this. Oh my god. Like, I would play this game for the school stories alone. This is so fun. I love it. I'd like to start right away, actually. Do you know if she's still here today?
No.
No, she already left. I actually saw her go myself. Wonder where I could find her. Maybe try Izazaki Road? That's where I was told she goes for her dates.
Gotcha.
Izazaki Road, huh? Okay, good. I'll look for her there. Finally got some info. Better give Amazawa an update.
Yeah.
Yeah, her name's Maika Takanashi. I don't have proof she's the sugar baby, but it's definitely worth checking out. Understood. I'll be there as soon as I can. Alright, time to hit Isezaki Road to look for Maika Takanashi. Right. I have found the game! Oh shit! I'm fine! I'm fine! Everything's fine. Where's the front of the school? Where is front of school? I have found front of school. Front of school, I think, is this way. I still have drunk in my system. I mean, drinking. Shut up. You don't know me. I do think it's annoying that I have to run all the way back to the front in order to leave. Whoopsie. Begin target search. This is where Micah has been seen on our dates. See if I can... Oh, target search mode. Find the person who matches the traits. Okay, cool. I can do that.
Suspicious.
No, not her.
What the?
No. What? Well, apparently I'm too drunk for this.
Uh-huh.
No.
What the?
Is it you? Egg-shaped fit. Well, she fits the profile, no doubt. That's Maika Takanashi. Luckily for me, she doesn't know my face. She shouldn't get suspicious of me unless I get too close. Alright, who's she talking to on a phone? Yeah, uh-huh. Can't wait to ride your Ferrari. Oh, bet that's her sugar daddy. Hey, Yagami, I'm out front. Let's get together. She's wearing a disguise, but it's just... we really need to work on her sense of direction. Discretion. Wow, okay, yeah. She's very much like Ada Wong here. Like, trench coat and everything.
Amasawa.
Yagami-san.
I'm impressed you knew it was me, Yagami-san. How could I not? It's been so weird no normal person peers into a cafe from behind a utility pole. But that was blending into my surroundings. It's more complicated than I thought. Plan on tagging along today, I take it?
Yes.
Of course I do. This is an important case. Fine, but just don't stand out anymore, okay?
Yes.
Understood. Oh, Yagami-san, Takanashi's coming out. Right. Yeah, sounds like she's meeting someone. That's Taylor. Right. Let's get on the case.
All right.
Let the tailing begin. Oh, jeezums! Why did she start running? Oh, she saw the kitty. Well, that's understandable. Hello, kitties.
Something's definitely not right.
Nope, I'm fine. You don't notice me. You do not know me. I am playing with kitty cats. Okay, go. Where the hell is she going? I'm invisible. You cannot see me. Why is that strange man trying to blend into the car? I have found her. I am hiding behind these inconspicuous orange boxes. No one will know I am here! Cats! They're everywhere! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the thing's back here. Wow, that was a very easy tale. That was incredibly easy. I thought they'd make that harder. Oh, okay. It's over then.
Please.
So, where's your Ferrari? Sorry, Micah-chan. I'm not really a day trader. Huh? Oh, no.
Micah-chan!
Oh, God, no! Not that voice! Not that voice! Oh, my God! Oh, it's so creepy. Micah-chan, so good to see you!
Sai-san.
Is that you? Yeah! Wait. Wait! No! 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 If I remember correctly, Wasn't this guy also, like, in the first game as part of, like, a gang, and Yagami beat him and his buddies up frequently? Yeah, can't believe you just left me there without a word. What's the deal there?
What's,
well, Oh, no, bad.
Huh?
What are you? Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you, baby. I just want to talk, you know, about our future together. We are not very conspicuous.
If I were to guess...
Yagami-san, that man must be the thug who's so worked up over Takanashi-san. Yeah, looks like this was a trap. Also, I think we know him. Oh, shit.
Hey!
Hey, cut it out. What? Wait a minute. I know you.
Oh, shit!
Yagami!
Yagami!
You are... You two know each other?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Hey!
What the... You bastard! Don't tell me you forgot me! Kenta Kanzai from the Keihin gang! You were in the... Oh, wait. I remember now. You're one of the lowlifes that kept picking fights with me all over Kamurocho. Huh. Got a lot of texts about you guys. If memory serves... You were on the lower rung of the Keihin gang, right?
Huh?
Low rung my ass! I was one of the Keihin 4!
Yeah.
Right, the Keihin 4, whatever. You know, I haven't really seen you around town lately. That's your fault! You went and fucked everything up for us, knocking on our gun running.
Nah.
Oh, I remember. I trashed your base with my Kamurocho friends. I did? Was that a side quest that I didn't do in the first game? Oh my god! That was a side quest I didn't do in the first game! Oh no! Well, I guess I guess it happened.
You piece of shit!
It's all you! You're the reason the Keihin gang lost its dough! Standing in the underground, our whole damn livelihood! I could run out of Kamurocho and now the Keihin gang's dead!
By the way...
That's all in the past, right? What does that have to do with you being here and now accosting this young lady? Huh? I got no idea what you're on about! I'm here because this chick broke my fucking heart in a million fucking pieces!
In other words...
Guess you're just another one of her awful clients then, huh? Yeah. Whatever the case, let her go. Now.
Don't mess with me!
You kidding me? First you kill off the Keihin gang and now you fuck up my love life? Oh, hell no! You fucking dead! Oh my god, I remember this guy. Ooh. Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah! Woo! Ooh! Oh, yeah! Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Let's go.
Woo-wah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Slide into them DMs! I'll deal with you in a minute. Woo! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Let's do this.
Oh yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah! That was cool. Let's switch it up, shall we? Oh yeah? We think we big man! He is pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually... Oh, got him! Whew! Oh, that guy was actually tough. Damn it!
Hey.
Kasai, never expected you to turn over a new leaf, but if you're making trouble in Ijincho now, I swear. Like I even could! With the Seiryu clan and Gomi Jewel around, Ijincho ain't even got the space for me!
You piece of
They
shit!
called up the whole damn town! But the best I could do is mug some fucking drunk! Really now? Yeah! Thanks to you! The only pull I've got now is pulling spare change out from under the goddamn vending machines! I remember that.
Huh.
Well, you're still better off on your hands and knees than you are in the underground anyway. Huh. I remember those guys from the first game. And the rest of the Keihin 4? What happened with them? You mean Koga, Sakakiba, and Honda? Well, I happened to run into Koga in town the other day. You did? If I remember right, he was the gun nut, yeah? Yeah! Sounds like he had a pretty rough time himself when he first got to Ijincho. I hear he's got a new thing going. He calls it the Neo Keihin Gang.
What?
Are you kidding me with that? He's pulling together all kinds of ex-Keihin members, trying to get something started here in Ijincho. Gotta say, though, I doubt he'll get anywhere. Like I told you, the turf's already taken.
By the way.
And have you been pulled into Koga's scheme?
Who knows?
Not yet. Still waiting on the call. Maybe you got cut out of the loop this time.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, I have a question, if I may. Oh, yeah? Do you know anyone who goes by the professor? Oh, shit! The professor? What you actually do? No. I mean, not personally, but... Well, whenever I went to Koga, he mentioned the professor at one point. Called the guy unbelievable. Said nobody's capable of restructuring the Ijincho Underground like the professor is. Koga said that to you?
In other
So the
words,
professor's a real person. He's not just a front or a myth? Yeah, and behind him is the Neo Keihin Gang, led by Koga. The professor must be really something if he's got that smug fuck Koga kissing his ass.
if I were to guess,
Yagami-san, I get in the feeling that we're onto something even larger than we initially suspected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yay, that's good for me. Takanashi-san, how are you holding up?
yes.
Okay. May I ask you something? Why have you been working as a sugar baby? I have plenty more questions for her. Hope she's willing to be honest with me. Reason for the job.
Hey.
Takanashi-san, why'd you do it? Was it for the money?
That's,
Well, the money's for a friend.
What?
Really? Yes, my friend Kotoko.
it can't
You don't
be.
mean Kotoko Itokura-san? Who's that? Kotoko Itokura. Hamasawa. Who's she talking about? A second-year student. She stopped coming to school roughly half a year ago.
Huh?
So she's basically a dropout? At least at this point. I think I had a file on her in my phone. This is her. Pretty, isn't she? Kotoko is always the center of attention. She got good grades, had plenty of friends. Kotoko practically had the perfect school life, but then she stopped showing up. It's all my fault.
What does that
What do you
mean?
mean it's your fault? She and I were both on the school festival committee last semester, and it got really messy. You're referring to the, festival committee debacle? Festival committee debacle! This was right around the start of the year. The committee was preparing for our summer festival, the Seiriosai. Like I said, Kotoko and I were both members. Koto volunteered to be committee chair. There were some third years who wanted the position, but no one else would dare stand up to her.
Yes.
Right. She came on a little strong sometimes. She doesn't hold back, whether it's on one of us or a senpai. They swept some of the committee members the wrong way, so they stopped listening to her. And she got cut out of the group, that same old story. Causing problems in the pecking order of a place like a high school can have some real nasty results. From what I heard, though, I thought Ito Kura-san was partly to blame. Ruling the committee like a dictator, refusing to listen to others?
Yes.
Yeah. I promise, Kotoko's not a bad person. She's just kind of harsh.
But
If that's true, and everyone was ignoring her orders, what did they do instead?
Yes.
Oh, they didn't rescue the festival, that's for sure. It was the worst Seiryo-sai in school history. Decorations, the stalls, even the planned events were a joke. People were openly bashing it, some even booed. Kotoko Iikura hadn't set foot in school ever since that day.
I see.
It must really sting to be in charge of a large-scale failure. I joined the committee with her. We were best friends. I couldn't just bring myself to back her up.
It's
So
all
it's my fault she stopped coming to school. It's because I wasn't there for her like I should have been. How's that circle back to becoming a sugar baby exactly? Kotoko lives with her mom. They don't have a lot of money. She earned a scholarship for her tuition. But a while ago, I heard our teacher say that she's been absent for so long, she's going to lose her scholarship. If that happens, she'll never be able to afford the tuition. She'll get kicked out. You mean you're a sugar baby to cover Kotoko's tuition?
Yes.
Seriously?
Wow. Huh. You must have been close. How you found your clients? Takanashi-san, how did you meet your clients? A friend told me about this website. She suggested I use it to rope in older guys.
Huh?
A website? Are you talking about the professors? So that was real too.
Yes.
The URL got shared by word of mouth between close friends. When I posted on that site, and I wanted to make a lot of money fast, I got a direct message right away. From someone calling himself the professor.
Which means...
Directly from the professor? So you can exchange messages on the site.
Yes.
Sugar baby idea was his. He told me a cute girl like you could easily make a bundle of money. He also told me he would protect me if ever I was in danger, so I thought I would be okay. Protect you? Did you hear a rumor about a bunch of scary-looking guys showing up when someone was in trouble?
Yes.
Yeah, they saved me a few times, actually.
I see.
Might be the Neo Keihin gang getting tapped for that. Nothing else to ask. I think that takes care of all my questions so far. Takanashi-san, you've seen yourself how dangerous it is to be a sugar baby. You have to quit doing this.
That's...
I can't stop yet. I haven't saved enough money for Kotoko. But the professor works with a really nasty crowd. It's just too dangerous for you.
But
I want to make up for what I did to Kotoko.
this is for Kotoko.
I want to make sure she has a place to come back to. So I'm not going to stop being a sugar baby. Well, what do we do now? Takanashi-san's insistent she continue to keep working to help Itakura-san. Let me think about that. Takanashi-san, did you ever actually apologize to Itakura-san?
Huh?
Well, no, I guess I haven't. Have you told her about how concerned you are for her?
No.
No. Then what you should do is find her, apologize, and tell her you care about her. Not this sugar baby stuff.
That's,
I guess you might be right. So let's start there. Don't you think that sounds a lot better? Takanashi-san, would you like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Yagami-san, let me know when you're ready to go to Itokura-san's house. Well, I mean, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yagami-san.
You ready? I am ready. Okay, let's head out. We are here to apologize for being bad friends.
So, this is Itokura-san's apartment.
All right, Takanashi-san, we made it. There's the intercom.
Okay.
Who is it?
Kotoko? Can we talk?
Micah? Is that you? What are you doing here?
I came by because I wanted to apologize.
Just go home. I'm busy.
No!
Kotoko, come on. Can you at least hear me out for 1 minute?
Just go away. Leave me alone.
Itokura-san, just a moment. It's very important. This is Kyoko Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club, by the way.
Amasawa? Mystery Club? What is this?
We are here to help you. Open the goddamn door. I am the best detective.
Takanashi-san's been working as a sugar baby for you. She says she won't quit until you return to school.
She's a what?
She's a what? Oh my god. That was the best reaction I've ever heard. And that's Cassandra Morris. God, she's so good. God, she's a what?
For me? I don't understand what's going on.
Itakura-san, we know that your scholarship's about to be revoked over your absenteeism. Takanashi-san has been working as a sugar baby in hopes of covering your tuition.
What?
Even though she's just been through a very scary experience, she still says she refuses to quit.
Now, Kotoko.
But hang on. What have you done? And why would you do something like that for me?
Well, it's because I wasn't there for you when you needed me. Instead of being a friend, I practically sold you out to the committee.
So you started selling yourself to cover a stranger's tuition? Are you stupid? Why would you even think the school would accept your money?
Well, I mean, it's a school.
If you call yourself a stranger, you're my best friend!
That's not my point. I mean, why would you go that far? Hello? You gonna give me a reason or what?
Kotoko, do you remember when you first saw me dance in junior high? You said something I'll never forget.
Huh? I what?
You told the shyest, most self-conscious girl on the planet exactly what she needed to hear to get her butt on stage. And it did the trick. I finally gained the courage to dance in front of an audience, and it was all because you had my back.
If anyone makes fun of you up there, I'll knock their teeth right out.
Wow.
You told me that word for word.
Well, that was just...
You inspired me, Kotoko. You taught me what it was like to be brave and to have a friend. Yet, how did I repay you? I turned my back on you when you needed me the most.
Yeah, you did.
Even after you'd always been there for me.
This is a point.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
I was more concerned about looking good in front of the committee than sticking up for you. So, I left you to deal with your problems alone.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
I've been wanting to say, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't find the words.
I think you just did.
Seriously? You waited all this time? Just go home. I'm never going back to that school.
Why?
Hang on!
Itakura-san. Hello.
I'm Yagami. Hello. I are an adult. I know you're probably very intimidated by that right now, but still, I are a detective. I good person.
Outside counselor for the MRC.
Okay. So what?
God, she's doing such a good job. God, Cassandra Morris is just fucking killing it with this.
Do you think you could reconsider that last part? She's not gonna quit being a sugar baby until you're back at Serio. But we stop today, I don't think you want that kind of thing on your conscience.
Well, I guess that would suck. If something happened, I'd hate to live with that for the rest of my life.
Ah, yes. Guilt-tripping someone into going back to school. This is what responsible, societal adults do. Yeah, this is exactly what we should be doing. We're horrible people. I don't know why I'm just out piecing that together. Like, we've been kind of horrible this whole time.
But there's just no way. I can't deal with the assholes in my class anymore. Makes me sick just thinking about it.
Every time it's like, oh, I need you for my dance team. Okay, we're solving the sugar baby thing. Now there's the professor. Now this girl needs help with people in her class. It just keeps piling on. There's just more and more. And I'm not upset. I love it. This is going nowhere. How can I convince her to come back? Why not join the dance club?
Yeah, I'm sure diving back into all your classes at once would be a drag. How about warming up by joining the dance club first?
Huh? Why the dance club?
Well, your friend Takanashi-san is a member too. Wouldn't that make it easier?
No. Are you kidding me right now?
No.
They're all a bunch of bubbly party people.
Not all of us. Some of us are pretty chill, you know?
It doesn't matter. Dance club's out of the question. I always hated PE the most. Exercise sucks.
Exercise sucks, does it? In that case, why not join the MRC?
Is that a mystery you're reading? Are you a fan?
Yeah, I guess so. What of it?
Maybe you'd be interested in joining the Mystery Research Club.
Huh?
If being around your classmates would be too much, you could start by just showing up to the MRC after school. That should make it easier to work your way up to attending classes again. As for the chairman, I'll take care of that.
Now, let's dial this back a bit. Why should anyone have to go to school anyway? It's an institution to educate the uneducated, and that's all. To get people into a state where maybe they'll be of use to society.
She's not wrong. That is exactly what school is. That is literally exactly what school is. But what's the problem with this? Like everything she just said, is being useful to society isn't really a bad thing if you really think about it. Sure, there are a lot of things in society that suck and need to change. However, if everyone did their part and worked together for the greater good of society, then the world would be a better place. It's when people are lazy or care more about themselves than others that problems arise. So, I don't see what the problem is.
School is fine for people who lack intelligence and initiative.
Oh boy, there's a lot to digest here.
I don't. So I certainly don't need it.
Right. School isn't everything. I mean, I never graduated high school, and I've made my way through things just fine.
See? Then what's the problem?
Well, hanging around the school, becoming a counselor, it's made me realize something, actually. I'm realizing that I might have become an adult without, how should I put it, getting to enjoy being a kid.
Being a kid?
Yeah. Both Amasawa and all the rabbits. They're living their lives to the fullest with their friends. It makes me wish I'd had something like that.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Itakura-san, why don't you just come check out the MRC? I wouldn't wish what I went through on anyone. If you come join us and still feel like dropping out afterwards, then I'll respect your decision and leave it at that.
Well, if it's such a big deal to you, I guess I ought to consider it.
Yay!
He'll come back? Only after school. And only to the MRC. On the condition that I keep my scholarship.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Yagami-san will work it out. After all, he's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer! That's not how that works! That's not at all how that works, little girl! That is not how this works! This is, do not write checks that I cannot cash! Note to self, convince the chairman to hold up! Keep giving money to a rude absentee student. Oh, god damn.
Then, I'll see you in school.
Hug. You think Itakura-san will come back to school? I don't know. She said she might if she felt like it. I'm sure she will. If Kotoko wanted to tell us no, believe me, she would have just said it to our faces.
Yes.
I think she'll come back as well. Itakura-san seems to take a great deal of, to care a great deal for her friends. I mean, the way she practically burst from her room when she heard Takanashi-san had been working as a sugar baby? Yeah.
Either way.
So, Takanashi-san, are you going to lay off the sugar baby stuff and come back to the dance club?
Excuse me?
Well, would you be able to talk to Chairman about not cutting off Kotoko's scholarship just yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with him so long as Itakura-san actually shows up at school. Well, I don't think that's gonna be difficult. Serio's a private school, so there are way fewer hoops to jump through. Okay, then I'll rejoin the rabbits. I don't want to make anyone worry about me anymore.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I'll be sure to pop by from time to time myself, too. Also, Takanashi-san, I know today's been a lot, so when you're feeling up to it, I'd like you to tell me what you know about the professor's website. Alright, I'll do it. That's right, we need a lead on the website. I should ask Amasawa to fill me in once she's had that conversation. Right! Where am I? I am way far away from my destination. We're going back to the school. I did not expect to see Kasai again. Or that he would be involved with like, any of this. And he's completely optional, you know?
Let's go.
Ooh! Woo! Worn and weary, huh?
And stay.
Deflection master? Ooh, successfully deflect an opponent. Nice. Oh, it took no damage. Worn and weary times 3. Defeat an enemy at low health. Ooh. Nice. Hello there, fellow kids. Let us see what she has discovered.
Amasawa.
Did Takanashi-san fill you in on the professor's website?
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually just looking into it. It's on the dark web. Oh shit, so I wasn't able to browse it using conventional methods. Dark web. Gonna need some more details here. I'm surprised Yagami doesn't know about the dark web. Most people know about the dark web, they just don't know, like, how to access it or a lot of stuff like that. Also, never go to the dark web. There is some shit there. I've never been to the dark web, and, like, I don't know, and I also don't know anyone who has been to the dark web. But the rumors that you hear about it are scary enough that I'm like, yeah, I want to stay far away from that shit. Amasawa, what's the dark web? Why would you ask about what the... Rule number 1 of the dark web, do not ask about the dark web! Essentially the shadow realm of the internet.
Does that mean...
Is the what? Websites we normally browse are either on the surface web or the deep web. Public flair, like blogs, shopping websites, are accessible by anyone, so they're considered part of the surface web. Deep web is comprised of standard but secure websites, email services, private shared documents, etc.
That being said...
Dark web is entirely different, though. They're websites you'd never stumble across in your daily life.
What?
You can't just search for the sites like that in the rest of the internet?
Yes.
They won't come up in a search engine. They aren't even accessible unless you use a proprietary browser. It's the one true lawless land left in society. Cyberspace where truly anything goes, no matter how heinous.
I see.
No wonder you call it the Shadow Realm. Sounds like stumbling around there could net you some viruses, or even worse, much worse. Yes, it's certainly a place where one's curiosity could be one's own undoing. The dark web affords a very high degree of anonymity, making it a hotbed for cybercrimes of all kinds. This is where the black market truly flourishes in our day. They say you can buy anything you'd imagine on the dark web if you look long enough for it. It sadly is probably true. Also, I reminded of Persona 5 when Sophia ordered something off the dark web for us. She literally got us a gold bar off the dark web. Oh, fuck. I remember that. That includes dangerous stuff like firearms, right? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Counterfeit money, fake passports, illegal animals. Apparently, there are even sites where you can hire assassins. Yep, that's definitely bad. You're saying the professor's website isn't any better?
Yes.
Well, it's not so terribly grim as that, but the students posting on the site definitely have some unsavory requests. The professor's site.
Yagami-san.
Here, allow me to show you the whims of Seirio High's Students Unleashed. See what we're dealing with. Looks like ordinary bulletin board at the first glance. Stuff getting posted. All sorts of requests. I want to ace the mock exam. I want my crush to notice me. Somehow the request answered. Here, the professor replied with prices for all different kinds, or all different answer keys to upcoming exams.
Does that mean...
Up-to-date answer keys, huh? Sounds like the kind of thing someone would have to hack into the school server to get their hands on.
If I were to guess...
I'm sure they already have. If not the professor himself, then someone under his employ. Also, I should mention, anyone registering on the site needs to provide a Seirio High student ID presumably to weed out faculty and parents. Huh. Interesting. I definitely want to finish up whatever this professor side quest is before we finish the game itself. I may have to dedicate a couple of episodes to that at some point. I just, like, I got a jump start on it now, and I wasn't even trying to. The professor really seems to have thought of everything. Yagami-san, take a look at this post under username Dancing Bunny. Professor, I want to see Mizuki High dance captain Noria Mizuki get injured during the Dance Jam finals. Do it right before she goes on stage. Ruin her on the night she wants everything to go her way. Ruin that pretty face. Oh no. Oh no. No, this is not the way to go about it. Oh, it's that girl, Nishitani, I think it is? Oh no. Oh. Saki High's dance club, Yurie no Shizuki. Heard that name before. Oh, the dance prelims. Yeah, the ex-idol and star dancer for the Misaki High's dance club. There's also a strong chance this request was made by a Seiryo High dance club member.
What was that?
Really? What makes you say that? After looking at Dancing Buddy's previous posts, seems to be a safe bet. In one, they complain about the club's advisor. In another, they ask for advice about something that happened during practice.
Unbelievable.
One of the rabbits wishing harm on Norizuki? No way. No, yes way. Yagami-san, there's a possibility the professor will accept Dancing Bunny's request. That's not good. Indeed, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to once again, to go once more into the fray and track down this rabbit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already know who it is, sadly. Alrighty. To dance! We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. I can run down the stairs and not fall on my face and hopefully not die. Ah! Oh my god! I'm not planning that! I think there's a glitch with those stairs or something! Ah. Well, look who it is.
Yagami-san!
Nishizono, that was her name. Not Nishitani, Nishizono. Yagami-san, thank you for convincing Micah to come back.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for the other day. I'm just glad to see such a great dancer back where they belong.
Yes.
I know, right? Might have a real shot of the regionals. We're gonna zing them right out of their seats. We'll zing them, huh? What? Well, I know I'll do everything I can to help the rabbits, that's for sure. Yay! That's good. That's good. We dance more. Ooh, that was a good end. I didn't do very well, but I mean, pretty sure I got my groove back.
Fantastic, Yagami.
Yay! Now I just need one more and we can go to Nationals! Alright, that's a wrap for today. Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san? Can you come here for a second?
Hmm?
What's up? Please just come with me. You have to see this. What is it?
Hey.
What? Hey! What's going on? Someone better be dying.
Hey.
Takanashi-san, what's going on? My friend said she saw her around here somewhere. Oh, there! We found her! She came back! Is that Idokura? What's she doing here? Huh.
Kotoko.
You actually came to school!
Hey.
You on your way to the MRC? No, not really. Aw, don't be shy, come on! Oh, wait,
Hey!
Just come on! Amasawa-senpai would be delighted to see you. Yagami-san.
What?
What is it? Got a problem? I can just leave if so. No problem at all. Welcome, Hidokura-san. You're the third member of the Mystery Research Club. Boy, how exclusive.
Itakura.
It's good to see you in school. Guess I can show up if I feel like it. Not like I hate mysteries or anything.
Not bad.
This is quite the collection, Masawa-sensei. Senpai, sorry. I get all the famous ones at home. Shall I bring those to the club sometime? I suppose getting to read all those for free is pretty cool.
Itakura-san.
Oh! And Itokura-san? Would you like to work on a mystery fanzine with me? I'm in the middle of analyzing some of Carr's novels. Carr, huh? Her new translation just came out. I finally get to read a fresh version of the Locked Room Lecture. It's turned out pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay! My teamwork has gone up to level 2! Okay, progress. Other cases in school stories to increase Yagami's leadership. Sold school diary for details. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, well, never mind. I guess we're doing more here.
What?
You're messing with me, right? No, I'm serious. I saw him in the faculty room. But he won't show his face here, though. Hey, what's going on?
Yagami-san!
Apparently our advisor, Komikado-sensei, actually came to school today. When I still haven't met all this time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a while since he helped out at the club. Sure he'll sneak off soon instead of coming here and lending a hand. Well, in that case, I should go meet him now.
Huh?
What for? Well, I am involved with the dance club, after all. What's he look like?
So...
bushy hair, pale face, shirt's always wrinkled. I think he's like 25 years old.
Gotcha.
Got it. If I spawn him, I'll try to find out what his deal is. Alright, I think that's kind of the perfect place to cut it for this episode. I think that probably next time what we'll do is, we'll get through, whatever the next little section of this is. We'll get through the, like the next dance-off here and everything, because I think I can't do any dancing right now, can I? Or maybe I can. Maybe I can, but either way, we're gonna wait until we, get this all sorted out before we do that. I should probably save. I don't think I did that this entire episode. Alrighty, and with that done, I can finally say, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Oh god, this has been a bit of a long episode, but like, we learned about dancing, we did a bunch of side quest stuff, and like, you know, and of course, like, you know, there's also like the main story with Mikushiba and everything. But it was kind of fun to, like, you know, take some time out and everything. It kind of felt like, you know, like doing the stuff you did in Persona 5. It was like increasing your stats and having fun and everything. Like, I really enjoy it. It was a fucking great idea for them to add this. It's not a lot, but I mean, like, you know, it's a lot of fun. It doesn't take long to progress through, and it's fun to do it. So, yeah. Plus, it's tied to minigames, which, you know, the rhythm game is not my favorite, but I mean, like, you know, hey, I'm getting used to it and I'm getting better at it, so I guess that's all that really matters in the end now, isn't it? But either way, thanks again, everybody, and if you're enjoying this as much as I am, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you are not already. Ring that bell for all them notifications, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.